be doing stuff strictly indoors because
it's hot.
It's 115, but it's a dry heat.
We were talking about 4th of July.
Take 2. And you keep bouncing the camera. Let's work.
Do you remember when you were a kid you had one of those?
I did have one of those. Anyway, hi, welcome. Welcome to a new vlog.
What do they call that thing?
The clapper.
Oh,
welcome if you're new here. Hi, I'm Andrea. This is my mom, Judy. Welcome back if you're one of my lovely returning viewers. We need to stop leaning on the camera because it is, or on the table because it is bouncing the camera. Welcome to a new vlog. It is the 4th of July. I'm over at the house for a family 4th of July. We are all here.
And she got a lesson in complete proteins, but she doesn't.
Yeah, we were doing a food science with Judy. We need to do that as a separate video.
Is that the More Mom channel?
Yeah, that's more. I've been thinking, like, you know, I could do, you know, the big thing on YouTube is to do membership, like a membership community that people pay to join. They pay like a monthly subscription fee.
Really?
And I'm like, I don't know what I would do, like how I would make extra content. That could be the
That's your More Mom.
The membership is all the mom content.
Yeah, because Tamsin announced.
Yeah. Tamsin, mom did hear that, and I wasn't filming her reaction.
Her.
Did you?
Yeah.
But mom heard.
No, I put it in her a comment when she.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, you did.
She,
when mom first heard it, she's like, "No, I'm not."
What? She said it so seriously.
Yeah. No, I laugh. You saw me laugh in the vlog when I first heard it. I'm like, oh my gosh, no, she's not. So yeah, it's the 4th of July. I'm over here. It is a family holiday in that we are all here, but Dad's in his office, Lisa's sleeping up in the front room, Mom's gonna go do something for a little bit. I'm gonna start watching the Tour de France, but we are doing...
What?
I got distracted. We have the news on mute.
You can show it.
They're doing a piece on be careful with fireworks, and they've literally got mannequins. Like so I literally looked over, and they were like blowing the head off this mannequin. Wow. Okay. Because I'm not easily distracted. So yes, it's the 4th of July. Mom has made caramel chocolate cheesecake bars, and then we're also going to be doing probably coleslaw and potato salad. We're still finalizing those plans, and then burgers and brat. So we're gonna have a nice yummy 4th of July meal today. I'm gonna try to get mom in the vlog, but try to maybe control the food science rambles a little bit, because those are a completely separate video topic. But mom's been briefly in a vlog since England, but this is Whole Foods.
Oh, yeah.
In the car coming home from Whole Foods. But this is the first time I'm like properly vlogging here at the house since getting back from England. So we'll be having some fun and doing some stuff later. When do we need to start cooking and stuff?
First I have to do my stretches and then we'll start, because if we're gonna do potato salad with eggs, we need to cook the eggs. And the potatoes. So
we'll see what we end up doing. We're gonna be doing stuff strictly indoors because it's hot. It is already, what does the thermometer say? I can't see it from here. My watch says 92. It is already...
It says 96.
So it's already 96 out in the backyard, and I think it's going up to, I can't see because I'm wearing my contacts today, 111.
No, it's supposed to be 114 according to the news.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
115 they were saying, I think. What is that in Celsius? Oh, 37 is 98. So right now it's 37 for you lovely people in Europe. And
well, it's not just Europe. I feel like most of the world goes by Celsius. It's just us.
And by the time it's 1:15, that will be 46
degrees
Celsius. Yes.
So it's going up to 46 degrees today. 4th of July is fun, but it's too hot in Phoenix to go and do stuff to enjoy it. It's honestly even probably going to be too hot today to get in the pool. In previous years, we've, you know, like when Tamsin visited us that one summer, we spent a good chunk of 4th of July out in the pool, but
Yeah, you guys did go swimming.
it's too hot even to get in the pool, so it's not fun. But yeah, so we'll be strictly indoors today, but we're still gonna have a good time and lots of yummy food planned for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all of our 4th of July. I vlog 4th of July every year, so figured I would do it again this year. Couldn't miss it.
Don't vlog anything now, my table's messy.
No, I won't. We keep bouncing the camera, so I apologize for that.
You should have got my tripod that you got me
I
for
don't know
Christmas.
that your tripod works with this camera,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, so.
All right, everyone.
I'm gonna let Mom go do her stretching.
Yes.
What you're doing?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let Mom go do that. I'm gonna finish
Pilates
my
and
Starbucks
stretching.
Pilates, and then we'll just see what we get up to for the rest of the day. But welcome to the vlog, and welcome to hanging out with Mommy and I.
Happy 4th of July, or Independence Day.
Independence Day.
It's that old joke. Do they have the 4th of July in England?
I saw someone post a meme, and it's clearly a British person, but I think they called it, yeah, it was Happy Treason Day, you ungrateful colonials.
Oh, that's
something like that. That's pretty funny.
That's good.
So yeah, Treason Day, Independence Day, whatever.
Do you remember the old joke? Do they have a 4th of July?
And no.
Because most when you say it to a kid, they're like, well, no, the 4th of July is only celebrated in the U.S.,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But everybody has a
4th of July. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember that old joke?
Oh, well,
Old kids joke?
here's a geography joke that I saw on Instagram yesterday that did get me for a second. I got the answer eventually before
like-
the end. What is, besides Canada and Mexico, what is the next closest country to the United States?
Besides who?
Besides Canada and Mexico, what is the next closest country to the United States?
You don't know that? Russia.
Okay, you got it a lot faster than I did. I got there eventually. I was thinking Puerto Rico and Cuba. Oh gosh, yeah, we're looking at the 7-day forecast.
Yeah.
It's all above 114. Can we not? Like, I'm not okay. Can I go back to England?
You can.
It's like 60 something and cloudy right now.
Tamsin gave you the information on how to apply for your visa. The
That
reason
part.
why I do this is when I look in her camera, the red dot's right over my
Yeah,
face.
sorry. But then I've got to lean over like
Then
this.
we're on your camera. We're off to the left of your screen.
So
instead of
it's
in the
just
middle.
it's difficult. But anyway, we're now getting to a 13-minute intro.
I look
and
like I'm an evil-eyed person.
you do not.
Because it's red on both of my eyes. You should take a picture.
I'm gonna video it so they can see.
This is what I've been looking at, ladies and gents.
Yeah, that's been Mom's view this entire time. But you can also see we're now almost to 14 minutes for this intro, and I am
she can
going
cut
to
it
have
down.
to cut it down. So we're gonna
Bye.
get on with our 4th of July.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So Gustafer has joined us. He's decided to join the vlog. Say hello. Say hello. He's like, speak to my agent. I'm not sure I have agreed to this. Silly boy. He's been up in the front with my sister, but he's just come out. And now he's being very needy and demanding. I was replying to YouTube comments, so you can blame Gus for me taking even longer to reply if you've left a comment recently, because he has decided that I cannot have my laptop in my lap anymore. So he and I are just on the couch watching the Tour de France. Mom is in the kitchen getting lunch together, I think. She was starting to work on one of the sides for later. I think she was starting to do stuff for the potato salad, but now you're doing lunch now, right?
Yeah, potato salad has to cool.
Yeah, so she started that and now she's got to wait for the next step. So it's just about lunchtime. I need to get up and figure out something for myself for lunch. But now Gus is on my lap, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up or not. I think he's decided that this is where I'm sitting for the time being. I might do some reading in a little bit, although both my iPads, the batteries are dying, so I've been charging the one and now I need to try to charge my other one. So I also brought my knitting with me so I can do some knitting. Try to do at least my 4 rows for the day. Gus, you look so funny. He's got his lip curled up over one of his teeth. Oh, he stopped. He fixed himself. Oh, but there's that tongue. There's that Gus tongue starting to come out, which means he's relaxed. The more relaxed he is, the more, yeah, his happy tongue. The more relaxed he is, the more his tongue sticks out of his mouth. I don't know how he does it. It would make me so uncomfortable. It literally just dries out and then it is stuck. Like it's frozen in place. But it doesn't seem to bother him. Do you hear mommy in the kitchen? Do you hear mommy in the kitchen? He's like, ooh, I think I hear something. Dad's watching the tour in his office. We're watching it out here, but I think Dad is fast forwarded to get ahead. So, because he seemed, oh, Gus is getting up, which means I might be able to get up after all in a minute. So yeah, I think Dad fast forwarded through all the pre-race commentary and stuff, but I like the pre-race commentary. Mom was getting annoyed as well. She was like, hurry up. Why can't they start the race? But I like the commentary. I like all the extra features and interviews and stuff like that, especially after yesterday's stage. I'm sure none of you are watching, so I won't go on and on about the tour. Let me know in the comments if you are watching the Tour de France this year. But yesterday's stage was a big deal. Mark Cavendish, who was just starting his cycling career when I first started getting into watching the tour, he finally won his 35th Tour de France stage, which after years of tying the record of 34 stage wins with a cyclist from the 60s, Eddie Merckx. I think he was riding in the 60s. He and Eddie Merckx were tied for several years, or a few years. I think he tied the record 3 or 4 years ago, and it's just been one issue after another. Last year he was going to try to break it, ended up crashing, broke his collarbone. It was so heartbreaking to watch. Last year he was supposed to be retiring, and so it was like, is this how his career ends? He decided not to retire, to come back for one more season, one more tour, and yesterday he finally broke the record, and it was amazing. It's one of those sporting events where even if you don't follow cycling, it's still a really, really big deal. So yeah, there were a lot of interviews and features and things during the pre-race commentary, them talking about that. So I like the pre-race commentary. And what?
You can watch the pretty French scenery.
And I enjoy watching the tour itself. They were just showing a really beautiful chateau. I love the scenery. Oh my gosh. Here they go again. They're showing another beautiful old historic building, chateau. That one looks even older. That definitely looks a a lot more medieval. Although, as I've learned from watching so many chateau channels on YouTube, sometimes the chateau has a very like medieval style, but it's like a 19th century chateau that was built in the medieval style. Sometimes they're not quite as old as you think they are, but that one looks beautiful. So like the chateaus that they pass by, the beautiful old churches that they fly over, the French countryside, when they're in the mountains, the scenery in the Alps and the Pyrenees, oh my gosh. And this year they started in Italy, in northern Italy, so the scenery around there was just spectacular. There have been places that I had never heard of, and because of watching the tour and watching them go through, they're now like on my list of places I have to visit. There's a French town, a French city, I think it's called Rocamadour or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's like built into the side of this mountain and it just looks magical. I have to visit there at some point. So just from a travel perspective, I like watching the tour just to see all the places they ride through, all the scenery, stuff like that. So yeah, it takes up a huge amount of time during July. If they did the tour during like a month when I'm teaching, I don't know that I could watch as much of it as I do. But during the summer, I've got time. So yeah. So I'm enjoying watching the tour. And Mom's watching it with me in between getting lunch and stuff together. Christopher, what are you doing? You got up from the couch. He's now sitting here. Oh, he's waiting for treats. That's what he's doing.
It's a treat this time.
He knows. Mom's doing something in the kitchen. It's about that time of day. Now he hears us talking. I think he heard the T word. So now he's like, his treat bowl is literally right there. So he's like waiting. You can hear Mom is like chopping stuff. Look at your little tail wagging. He's so excited. Oh, now he's starting to twirl. Yeah, because he's not spoiled.
No.
Both a food bowl and a treat bowl. Yeah. Goofy boy. He's like, it's coming. I know it's coming. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Gus. Is it that time?
Yeah.
Is it that
He
time?
has to wait for the magic words.
He doesn't look like he's waiting that patiently.
No.
He's like, I expect it now.
I have to yell something, so I don't know if you're going to want it.
You have to yell something?
Your sandwich is ready.
Oh. Oh. He said.
And that's usually when he comes trotting out if he's not
Yeah.
here. Because he's like, okay, I'm ready for my sandwich.
It's time for Dad's sandwich and it's time for Gus's treat. And it's time for me to get back to the tours. So yeah, there's your update on how our 4th of July is going so far. Very quiet and relaxing and just a nice day.
Arizona garden, stucco in the heat. Let me take you dancing. Let me get you on your feet. Arizona garden with my little cactus flower. Let the day slip away in the golden hour. We've got nothing but time and music, and a sweet cold drink in the heat. Oh, I'll be beside you every step of the way, right here beside you every step of the way. Prickly pear in a sandy bed, holding you heals me, but loving you hurts my head.
Mom and I have been watching House Hunters International. We just watched one for Loughborough, England. But Lisa is out in the swimming pool and she has texted something that I feel like it is worth braving the heat to go outside to share with you all. It's 115 degrees. I want to get it actually on camera. It's 115 according to the thermometer. The air temperature is 115, but it's a dry heat. Lisa's in the pool. Camera's got to adjust. Where's the water thermometer? Can you hold it up for the camera? Okay, so we've got the pool. We've got Elisa. Do you mind being on camera? Okay. Let me see if it'll, I don't even know if it's, I don't need to go tumbling forward. You might.
It's better if you like look at it from this angle. Do you see?
I don't think so. Can you shade it a little bit? I think my camera. Okay. Hopefully we're getting it, but it is 87.1. I thought it was 90 something.
Yeah, that's probably because it's. I wish. Yeah, it's right back up to 90 now.
90. Yeah, she texted mom a picture. Yeah, she texted mom a picture showing 91.
If my hands were dry, I would take it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. So yeah, it's not even very nice. And like, how does it feel to you?
It feels better and deeper.
Deeper? Yeah, because the thermometer is tethered to the pool fence. So it's in the shallower end, but in the deeper end, it's probably. Lisa's being very stubborn. There's no way.
It does feel like people soup.
Yeah.
I'm a dumpling.
Yep, it feels pretty warm. It doesn't feel hot, but it feels.
It would be better if there was a breeze though, because then.
If there was a breeze or if it was cloudy, I think it would feel better. Yeah. But like when the water's that warm and then the sun is even hotter, it doesn't do like I just dipped my hand in the water and it's already almost dry.
And that's worse.
Oh, the hot tub, like we don't.
It's not turned on, but it's hotter.
It's not turned on, and I don't even know if it's actually got a heater. I don't think it's technically a hot tub. There's like never.
But it's just because it's shallow. Because I checked because I was hoping since it's in the shade it might be better, but it's.
No, because it's an even shallower space. So at this time of year, it has whirlpool like jets that you can turn on, but it's not a heated hot tub. It's a naturally heated. It's a naturally heated hot tub. But you can see it's gotten very dry. There's like little tiny clouds up there and there's some clouds up in the distance, but it is super dry. So do not be deceived. The pool might look nice and cool and refreshing.
It's not.
But it's not.
It's not.
Lisa can prove it. I would have brought my swimsuit if I thought it would have been worth it, but I knew as hot as it's been, July and August just isn't nice, which is why I was talking with Lisa earlier. 4th of July just isn't really that much fun of a holiday in southern Arizona. If we lived maybe up north in the mountains, it might be a little bit fun, although I think even up in Prescott and stuff today, it's still supposed to be pretty warm. I'll have to look up the temperature, but yeah, I think even up in Prescott, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 90 or something today, so.
Yeah, I did hear it on the news that
pretty warm.
Flagstaff and
Prescott are gonna be pretty warm, so like.
But the difference is though is that they're actually getting rain and monsoon.
Yeah, that is the difference. And I feel like they actually cool down a bit at night. So watching fireworks up in Prescott once the sun goes down would probably be fairly nice tonight.
Last summer, for example, in Sierra Vista, because Sierra Vista is the same elevation as Prescott.
Yeah.
And there were a few days in July that the high.
Whew. My battery died, probably because it's so hot. My camera's definitely feeling overheated. So I'm back inside, back in the air conditioning with Mr. Gustafer, who I don't know when he was last out, but he doesn't show any signs of wanting to go out into the heat. When I came back in, Mom showed me a cartoon that someone had shared.
It's been shared 989 times.
It's a picture of a bunch of people on an elevator, and the elevator doors have opened, and it's the devil, presumably in hell, and he's saying, "Arizona? No, it's one floor down." And that's pretty accurate. It's literally hell right now. It's so hot out there.
Not as hot as last year, though.
No, this is about as hot as it was last year.
We had 120 degrees last year.
On your thermometer.
Yeah. Yeah, according to the Phoenix thermometer, it never broke 119. We had like 4 days of 119. But every time here it was...
Their thermometer is always hotter.
120.
Like, my watch says it's 110 right now. But outside in the backyard, I would agree. 115 sounds more accurate.
July 20th, it was 120.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. July...
Do you have July 4th?
14th, it was 117. 18. Let's see, here's one.
Last July was when we had...
July 6th was 115.
Last July was when we had the record-breaking streaks. We had like 30 days of 110 or hotter, which is 43 degrees Celsius or hotter. So last July was horrendous, and so far...
But last July was when we had these kind of fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Backyard.
So, yeah, I will have vlogged last July 4th. I think I stayed because I think I got some fireworks in the vlog. I'm not staying tonight.
Well,
So,
here's you at 9:23.
okay, so I did stay the night.
Yeah.
Oh, Lexi. Mom's showing me a video from last year, and Lexi's
And
there
here's Miss Lexi Lou.
getting her treats. So, yeah, it's about 4 o'clock. Mom has finished making the potato salad.
Gus does his twirl.
Did you do the coleslaw yet, or do we still have the coleslaw to do?
Coleslaw's done.
Coleslaw's
All I
done.
have to do is form the burgers.
Okay, so all that's left is the burgers and brats. Lisa's gonna do the grilling, which might be why she's getting in the pool now. So we'll have dinner in about an hour.
This picture is...
Oh, I love this
You liked
picture.
it?
Oh, was that from the 5th?
Yeah.
My baby. Aww, I love that picture of them. She just looks so cute. So we'll probably have dinner in about an hour, and then I'll head home shortly after that. Just having a really chill day. Tour de France was good. Then now we're watching House Hunters. Are we gonna watch one more?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna watch, I think we've got Glasgow queued up next. And I'm still cooling down after just a few minutes outside. It doesn't feel terrible if you're just out there for a few minutes because it is a dry heat, but it's really hot, especially in the sun, so I do not last long out there. Gus has it right. You lay down on the couch, inside, in the air conditioning, and just stay cool.
Inside you, every step of the way, every step of the way, every step of the way, every step of the way.
It's 4:47. Mom's getting the burgers ready. Lisa's going to get them out on the grill. We're also doing brats, but there's only 4 brats, right, Mom?
Yeah.
So more burgers than brats. Do we need to slice up some cheese to go with the burgers?
Probably, that would be good. And then I'm gonna have you pop the, we'll just heat the
We need to
oven
set
up
the table.
to warm up the buns and stuff because they've been in the fridge.
What
We can do that in the toaster oven so we don't have to do
We've
that.
got the big block of cheese. That'll be good for burgers. So yeah, I need to set the table.
Lisa wanted sauerkraut for her bratwurst.
And I need to, well, I don't know what I'm gonna have to drink. Is this fridge still on?
Yes.
Do you still have any San Pellegrino?
Yeah, it's in the other refrigerator.
It's in the other fridge? Okay, might go get an Orenciata so that I don't forget that for later. Orenciata. Perfect summer drink. I'm still driving home, so no alcohol for me. So yeah, it's been a very chill 4th of July, but that's very chill in terms of relaxed and also chill in terms of staying inside in the air conditioning.
This is our winter shop.
I feel like other people probably do much more exciting 4th of Julys, you know, barbecues and picnics and playing sports outside and running around in the sprinklers, and in Arizona that's just not really a thing. But what were you just saying? This is like our winter where we're hibernating inside?
Yeah.
Yeah. pretty much. Mom's house at least is a lot brighter than mine. She doesn't black out any of her windows like I do in my little apartment.
Yeah, because yours heats up very fast.
Yeah, so my apartment definitely feels like I'm hibernating for winter. It's very dark and cozy. We make it cozy in my apartment, but my apartment feels totally different in the summer when I have those blackout curtains up compared to in the winter when I can have all the curtains and blinds open and the windows open and there's a breeze coming through.
70 degrees.
And not wait for November. That's how long I've got to wait before I can have that again. Although I think I take the blackout curtains down sometime in October. I have to wait until the sun is back in a certain position in the mornings. Right now I just get so much direct sunlight for a good like 2 or 3 hours very early in the morning, and later in the year the sun starts tracking a little bit more towards the south again, and I don't get as much direct sunlight in that window. It's a little bit more diffused, so that's when the blackout curtains can come down. I think I put them up just before I went to England, so they're able to stay down until May, and then by early May I'm putting up the blackout curtains. Are you all set to start grilling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Just about. Do I need to get the brats for you? Did you ask me to do that and I didn't hear you?
No, the brats are right here.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be fireworks. I will probably hear fireworks because I know there's a big display, I think, not far from where, like a big official display not far from where I live. But then I'm sure people in my neighborhood are going to be doing them. But people are going to be doing fireworks around here as well. So there's really no way to escape them. I'm just going to have to put something on my TV and turn the volume up loud to try to drown it out. Although I feel like a lot of the fireworks displays, because it stays light so late, with my luck, they're gonna still be going on when I'm going to bed. She's starting it.
That's why she's out.
Yeah. Does she need, do you want her to wait to start it?
No, she needs to start it.
Yeah, no, she's starting it. Yeah, we were gonna do the brats and burgers in here, like in Mom's skillet or something, but Lisa ended up being able to spend 4th of July with us, so she's like, I'll just grill it.
Yeah.
But are you she thinks she might be regretting that decision. It's a bit hot. Thermometers say now. Oh, I think it's come down to 114. It's come down. It's getting cool out there, Lisa. A brisk 114, exactly.
Why are they white? They're traditional bratwurst. Bratwurst is white.
I'm excited for the bratwurst.
Mm-hmm.
They'll darken up as you cook them.
Yeah.
And get the nice grill marks on them.
Is this for me? Yes.
Okay, well, while Lisa is getting that going, I'm going to set the table and get the buns and stuff out so that we can eat soon. I am definitely getting hungry, so I'm very excited for all of the yummy food. And yeah, I don't know how Lisa's managing to be out there in the heat. There's no way I'd go grill. But Lisa is the true MVP of the day, making sure that we can have grilled burgers and brats.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I've started setting the table, but I was asking Mom about the buns and if they needed to be, she was asking me to warm them up, and I'm like, well, do they need to be warmed up? She said, well, they've been in the fridge. So it's like, okay, that makes sense. They do need to be warmed up. She's like, just a couple seconds in the toaster oven. And then she goes, or you can just put them outside for a minute. It is that hot. Put them in the sun. They won't get toasted exactly, but they will get warmed up.
Some love lonesome love folded on the lawn chair in all the colors. Summer love remember when we were getting nowhere fast, when the garden won't stop giving back. Honeysuckle, fresh cut grass. I could really use some stuff like that.
Oh, well, I wouldn't have forgotten it because
No, that's all
first
right.
I thought I was, okay, I wouldn't have forgotten it because my keys are right next to it, but I almost forgot my battery for the camera.
Did I give you the cover?
No.
I am just packing up to head home, but I need to make sure I put the camera battery away. So dinner was fantastic. I think we're all in food comas. Dinner was amazing. Lisa did an excellent job on the grill. Mom did an excellent job of preparing everything. The potato salad and the coleslaw turned out great. Leave it open, I'm putting stuff away. You got those? Okay. And the cheesecake bars that Mom made, I feel like I've got smudges under my eyes. The cheesecake bars Mom made were amazing. So, so, so good. And yeah, it's now 6:23. I'm about to head home, but I didn't want to just magically have the vlog pop back up in my apartment. So you want to say goodbye, Lisa? Hi. Mama, want to say goodbye?
Goodbye, everyone. Happy U.S. Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day to anyone who was celebrating it. Gus, you want to say goodbye? He's standing in the hallway, like standing there like he doesn't know what to do. Goofy boy.
It's like, I don't know what to do.
So,
What you guys are doing.
well, Mom's still making noise in the kitchen and he doesn't like noise. He doesn't like the sound of the refrigerator doors opening and closing, or like when we get ice, which I need to get ice for my water bottle.
I'm a little confused about everything tonight.
Yeah, having all of us here and everything, he's just been very confused. But yeah, I'm about to head home, so I will chat with you more once I get there. I'm already feeling warm here in the house, so I'm not really looking forward to getting into a very, very hot car. So I'm gonna be absolutely roasting by the time I get home. So I'm gonna load up on the ice water and then get in the car. You are a goofy boy. You are a goofy boy. But everybody on YouTube loves you. Yes, they do. Okay, I'm home now. I'm home and I'm hot. So I think I'm gonna go get changed and wash my face with cold water. If I can get cold water to come out of the tap, that is usually not easy this time of year. And yeah, I'm ready to just park myself under the ceiling fan and just try to cool down and relax. But it has been such a lovely day. It really has. So I'm glad I could share it with you. Just a nice, cozy, quiet family holiday at home. We all had a lovely day. It was good to see my sister. I wasn't sure if I would. She ended up not having plans, and so she was able to spend the day with us, which was really nice. We didn't do much, as you saw. We don't really do much for 4th of July. We like to do, you know, some sort of fun dinner like burgers and brats and all the kind of traditional summer barbecue picnic type food, just indoors where it's air conditioned. I still can't believe my sister actually got in the pool for a little bit. It was way too hot. It was way too hot. As you all know quite well by now, you don't have to have been following me for very long to know, I don't like the heat. I really don't. So outdoor summer holidays just aren't my thing. When we were younger, we would do a lot more for 4th of July. Like growing up in the military, when we would live on post, there would always be official 4th of July stuff that we would do. And some of the places that we've lived over the years weren't as bad. You know, Kansas would be humid, but once the sun went down, it wouldn't be too bad. And so we could go outside and watch the fireworks. Some friends of mine, one of the years, or I think it was a couple of the years, the last 2 years that we lived in Kansas, they lived on a beautiful farm property just outside of Fort Leavenworth, and they were kind of up on a hill, so we could watch from the hill outside their house and see the fireworks at both Fort Leavenworth and Leavenworth, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. And so that was really cool. I remember doing that at least 1 year. And when we lived in Germany, the place where we lived, the army post where we lived, did a really fun 4th of July barbecue fair thing. Like I remember spending all day running around, like getting our faces painted and doing games and things like that, and then watching the fireworks display and being so close to it. Like it wasn't that far that they were lighting and setting off the rockets, and so it felt like it was right above us. And even when we lived in the Mojave Desert in Southern California, it was super hot, but it was more of a true desert, and so it did cool off a bit when the sun would go down. And so even in July, for the 4th of July, we could go to the playing field that was behind the houses across the street from ours and take our lawn chairs and see the fireworks display that Fort Irwin would do, kind of from a slight distance, as it wasn't in our neighborhood, but it was still like on post. And so I have very fond memories of very wonderful, kind of idyllic storybook type 4th of July. It's like the type of thing you read in like a small town romance or something, or see in a Hallmark movie. I have experienced those kinds of 4th of Julys. The 4th of July that I write in the Bookshelf of Possibilities is definitely partially based on all of the different 4th of July celebrations I experienced growing up. That kind of small town Americana, just super idealized Hallmark Channel type depiction. Like, those depictions come because there are places that kind of do that. I don't know that they do it as often. I don't know if it's as common these days, but yeah, I did get to experience a bit of that growing up. But now I can't remember the last time I like did something for 4th of July, like went out and did something. These days I'm content to stay home and see if I can watch some fireworks online or on TV. Probably not even gonna do that though. I'm probably gonna go to bed before any of it starts. I think a lot of the fireworks presentations are gonna start around like 9, because that's when it'll be like finally completely dark, and that's about the time I'm getting in bed these days. So I am going to end the vlog here. So our question is, let me know what you do on July 4th. Is it a holiday for you? Do you celebrate it? Or is it just another day? Is it summer? Or are you in the southern hemisphere and is it winter? How is your weather? What is July like wherever you live weather-wise? As you all have been hearing so far in this vlog, it's been very hot here in Arizona. That is how our July is going so far. Very, very hot. It's going to be like 117 next week, and I'm not prepared. So far July is like replicating last year, but even worse, and I'm not okay with that. So if anyone can send me some cooler weather, I would really appreciate that. I wish I could split the difference. I know that some of you are having a cooler summer than you would like. I really wish I could like shave off some of our temperatures and send them to you to make ours a little bit better and yours a little bit better. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. So yeah, let's chat weather and 4th of July plans in the comments. You can leave me some fireworks emojis in honor of the 4th of July. That can be our emojis, our emoji prompt for this vlog. For those of you lovely people who've made it all the way to the end of this vlog, I would love to see some fireworks in the comment section. And yeah, give the vlog a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're not subscribed, all of that great stuff. I'd really, really appreciate that. And I'm gonna go change and put my hair up and wash my face and maybe put an ice pack on the back of my neck. I am cooling down a little bit now that I'm home, but it was very hot in my car for the entire drive home. So I'm definitely feeling a bit overheated and I'm ready to go lay down and cool down. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And I will see you all very soon in the next vlog. Thank you very much for watching this one. Bye.
The colors, summer love.